Hello students, I'm Sir Vikas and you are watching Online Vikas. So today in this video, we will discuss about the ratio and chapter, ratio and proportion and unitary method. It will be the part 1 of this video or chapter, and we will continue uploading the subsequent part of this chapter. But before we begin, I just want to say that if you find this video useful, then please give a like and share this video with your friends and family. And those who are new to this channel, they please do the subscribe. So what is ratio? You see, when we are going to compare two things, say we are going to compare the ages of two students, then we will use the ratio. Okay, and the comparison can be done by using the addition and subtraction. But in this case, in the case of ratio, we will use the multiplication, or better to say division. Okay, so what is the definition? A ratio is the comparison of two or more quantities of the same kind using division. You see the term here, it is division. That means we will not going to use the addition and subtraction. Okay, so a ratio is the comparison. Say Jadu. Okay, Jadu is 10 years old. Okay, and if I say that Madhu, and he is say 30 years. Okay, so we can say that Madhu is 3 times elder than Jadu, elder to Jadu. Okay, right? So the ratio between the ages of Jadu and Madhu will be 10:30. Okay, and we can represent it by the division sign also. And always remember, whenever you are going to use the ratio, you must keep it in the simplest form. Okay, so if we cancel this 0 and 0, then we will have 1/3, and we can write it in the form of 1:3. Yes, so this symbol, okay, this symbol are known as, these symbols are known as ratio or is to. We used to read this one as 1:3. Okay, 1:3. This sign is read as is to. Okay, so this is called ratio. Now let us learn some important facts of ratios. The first fact, in a ratio, the order of term is very important. The order means what? Okay, if I write the previous example 1:3, okay, and I'm saying that the ratio of ages of Jadu and Madhu is 1:3. That time you can understand that Jadu is 1 time only. Okay, and Madhu is 3 times. Okay, and he is 1 time, right? But if someone changes this order 1:3, instead of writing 1:3, if he writes 3:1, and I'm saying that the ratio of the ages of Jadu and Madhu is 3:1, if I say like that, that will be wrong. Why? Because I will think that Jadu's age is 3 times. Okay, and Madhu's age is 1 time. But what we have got, Jadu is actually 1 time. Yes or no? Because Jadu's age was 10 years and Madhu's age was 30 years. So that's why we will be wrong if we write in this way. Okay, so the order means what? Which number we are writing first, right? We are writing 1 in the first place, and in this case we are writing 3 in the first place. So that's why the order, if you change this order, the meaning will be changed. Okay, so that's why in a ratio the order of term is very important. Okay, coming to the next fact, but before that, let me clean the board. Okay, number 2, ratio is similar to fraction. Yeah, ratio is similar to fraction, as I have already shown you that the ratio of the ages of Jadu and Madhu was 1:3. And how we have got this 1:3? We have written in that way. Yes or no? So this is what? This is nothing but the fraction. This is nothing but the fraction only. So ratio is similar to fraction, right? And multiplying or dividing each term by same non-zero number will not make any change. Yeah. Now you see, if I write 1:3 in the form of fraction, that is 1/3, and if you multiply any number any same non-zero number. Say non-zero means what? Except 0. So if we multiply 5 here and 5 here, that means the same number must be multiplied with the numerator as well as to the denominator. And if you do this calculation, you will have only what? 5 by 5 ones are 5 and 5 threes are 15. And again, if you cancel this one, it will remain same because 5 threes are 15. So nothing has been changed, right? So ratio is similar to fraction, multiplying or dividing each term. I am not showing you the division. In the same way you can do it, yes or no? Multiplying or dividing each term by same non-zero number will not make any change, right? Is that clear? Next fact, ratios exist between quantities of the same kind. Very important. Why? It is the basic thing, because you see, if I say that compare the age of Jadoo and who was 10 years, right? And we are going to comparing the age of Jadoo with the weight of Madhu. Okay, this is age, right? And this is weight. Weight of Madhu. Weight of Madhu, let's say 70 kg. Okay. It is impossible to compare this. Why? Because these two data are not of same kind, right? It is the age and it is the weight. Then how can we compare them, right? Okay, in the comparison only can be done between the same kind of quantity. Okay, so never ever compare two different kinds of quantity, right? Ratios can be used only when you are going to compare two quantities of the same kind. Is that clear? Next fact, to find the ratios of two quantities, the quantities must be expressed in the same unit. It is also very important, and why it is important I will show you in a question. Okay, in the later part of this video we will discuss definitely some questions, and those questions, in discussing those questions, all the things will be cleared. Okay, now see, to find a ratio of two quantities, the quantities must be expressed in the same unit. Why? You see, let's say we are going to compare 1 hour. Okay, say this is the time required to reach your school from your house, and let's say this is T1. Okay, and another time to reach the bus stand from our school is 15 minutes. Okay, now you see 1 hour and 15 minutes, both are time. Yes, we can compare them, because why? Both are of same kind. This is also time and this is also time. We can compare them, no doubt. But this is 1 hour and this is 15 minutes. The difference is here. The unit is hour and the unit is minute. So if you simply you write the 1:15 as the ratio of these two times, then it will be a great mistake. Why? Because this 1 hour is in the unit of hour, and on the other hand it is in the unit of minute. So what we will do, 1 hour can be written as 60 minutes. Am I wrong? Yes or no? We can write 1 hour as 60 minutes, and 15 minutes is already 15 minutes. Now you see, both the units are same, right? This is also minute and this is also minute. Now we can, it is reasonable to compare. Okay, so now if we compare, then what will be the ratio? 60:15, right? We can write them in the fractional form, and if you cancel, 15 4s are 60. Am I right? 15 4s are 60, so 15 1s are 15. So the ratio will be 4:1. Is that clear? Okay, now let us check the next fact. Ratio has no units. Ratio has no units. Why it does not have any unit? You see, the simple thing, very simple. Why? Suppose we are going to compare 3 hours, okay, with 7 hours. Okay, now you see, the ratio can be written as a fraction, right? We are writing them 3 hours and 7 hours. Okay, now you see, you can cancel the units. So what is remaining here? 3/7. That is the ratio 3:7. So 3:7 doesn't have any units. Why? Because the units has already been cancelled. Or on the other hand, you can think in that way also, that a ratio is the comparison only. Okay, it is not a quantity. Ratio is not a quantity. If I say quantity means what? If I say bring some rice, then you will ask me what is the quantity. Okay, then I will say that 2 kg rice you bring. Okay, so in that case that is a quantity, so it must have an unit. Okay, on the other hand, ratio is the comparison only. Okay, it is not a quantity, so that's why it will not have any units. Now you see, comparison of ratios. Comparison of ratios. This is very simple. Okay, you believe me, this is very simple. Why it is very simple, I will say. You see, now I'm going to show you that compare this 1:3 and say 4:5. Okay, now which is the bigger? Either this is bigger or this bigger. Okay, so in that case, how we can compare them? Comparison. Okay, how we will perform the comparison of two ratios? Which one is bigger? If the question is that compare, or which one is bigger? Which one of the following ratios is bigger? That is the question. Okay, in that case, what we will do? The solution part I am showing you. 1:3 can be written as 1/3, right? 4:5 can be written as 4/5. Okay, now you see 1/3 is bigger or 4/5 is bigger. Now whole the thing has been transformed in the fraction. Okay, now if I ask you 1/3, that's a fraction, and 4/5, that's a fraction. Which one is bigger? In that case, you will do what? If you have learned how to compare two fractions, in that case, if you watched my video, I already have made a video how to compare two fractions. Okay, in my YouTube videos list, you can go and search them. Okay, I'm just reminding all the things here. 1/3, you see, the 3 in here, this is the denominator, and in here this is the denominator 5. Okay, both are different, yes or no? So what we will do, we will make them same. How we can do that? By finding out the LCM of this 3 and this 5, right? So what will be the LCM of 3 and 5? What will be the LCM of 3 and 5? I don't think that I will have to show you how to find the LCM, because it is already discussed in the previous videos. Okay, so the LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. So with this 3, you just try to understand, with this 3, what we will multiply to make it 15? With this 3, we will multiply what to make the 15. 15 is what? The LCM. Okay, so you will say, if you multiply 3 with 5, right? Because 3 5s are 15. Okay, and in the similar way, what will multiply with this 5 to make it 15? The LCM 15. So you will say 3. Okay, so now what we will do? 1 into 5, the same number that is multiplied in the denominator will be multiplied in the numerator also, because it will not change the ratio, right? Similar way, 4 into 3, here we have multiplied, so that 3 will be multiplied in the numerator also. Now you can see 3 5s are 15, 5 1s are 5, and in that case 15 and 4 3s are 12. Now you tell me which one is bigger, 5/15 is bigger or 12/15 is bigger? Okay, when I have put this question, many of you might be thinking that 4:5 will be bigger. Oh yeah, 4:5 is bigger here also. Okay, no problem, that's great. Okay, 5/15 is bigger or 12/15 is bigger? Definitely 12/15 is bigger. So that's why what we will do, 1:3 is less than 4:5. Okay, by observing this, we can say which one is bigger. Okay, so that's the solution of this question, and this way we will compare two ratios. Okay, is that clear? Yeah, we have got the questions. Okay, what I will do, I think that you will pause the video and try this on your own. I believe that you have done, and those who have not performed it, no problem, I'm here. I'm here to teach you only, right? So 3:5, which one is bigger, 3:5 or 2:3? In that case, what we'll do, the steps are simple. 3:5 can be written as 3/5. 2:3 can be written as 2/3, right? And the denominator here, it is 5 and here it is 3. So we will find the LCM of 5 and 3. Okay, and the LCM of 5 and 3 is basically 15, right? So with this 5, what we will multiply to make this 15? We will say 3. So same 3 will be multiplied in the numerator also. In the similar way, what will we multiply with this 3 to make this 15? So we will say 5. So 2 into 5. So the fraction will become 3 3s are 9, 5 3s are 15, 2 5s are 10, 3 5s are 15. Now you tell me which one is bigger. 9/15 is bigger or 10/15 is bigger? Then you will say that 10/15 is bigger. It means 2:3 is bigger. Okay. In this case, definitely you have, you were thinking that 3:5 will be bigger. Am I right? In this case, you are thinking that 3:5 will be bigger, but you see what we have got. 2:3 is bigger. Okay. So this way, you cannot say just by looking at the ratios. You have to perform this maths. Okay. So 3:5 is actually smaller or less than 2:3. Right? Shall we move to the next question? Okay. We do not have any question. We are going to discuss another topic, that is simplest form of ratios. It is also very important and very simple. The name says simplest. Simplest means what? Simple. Okay. Suppose we have, I'll say we have 12:30. 12:30. You see, 12:30. It's bigger, no? It is not in the simple form. Okay. It is not in the simpler form. So what we will do? We will do what? 12/30. We will write in that way. Okay. In the fractional way. After that, what we will do? We can cancel them. Okay. We can take it into the lowest term. Okay. So what we will do? 3. If you divide them by 6, yeah. If you divide each of the term by 6, what we will get? 6 5s are 30, right? And 6 2s are 12. So what has been remained here? 2:5. So the simplest form of 12:30 is 2:5. Okay. It is one type of question. Okay. We have a lot of type of questions. Now you see, sometime what we'll get, we may get fraction. Okay. Suppose we have 1/2 and we have say 7/4. Okay. In this case, in this type of ratios, you will observe. Okay. So, but since it is not in the simplest form, we have to transform it into the simplest form. For that, what we will do? It is very simple. You just focus on these denominators. What are the denominators here? 2 and 4. Okay, right? Now, find out the LCM of 2 and 4. My dear students, you remember the steps, okay, how we are solving the questions, right? Now you see, 2 and 4. What is the LCM of 2 and 4? You will say 4. LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. Am I right? Okay. So that LCM will be multiplied with both the ratio or both the term. Okay. Yes. You see, I have forgot one thing to tell you, that I'm discussing the same thing here when I have remembered that thing. Suppose you have a ratio 1:b. Okay, 1:b. 2 term will be used. This A, okay, or the first term will be known as antecedent. Okay, or you can say first term simply, but a term is used that is antecedent. Okay, I forgot to tell these things in the beginning of this video. Okay, no problem. And this B is the second term. Okay, but it has a definite name, that is consequent. Okay, I hope you will remember this one. Very important. Okay, Now you see, so what we'll do in this question, the LCM that we have found of the denominators, we will multiply that LCM with antecedent and consequent. That means with the first term and the second term. Okay, so if you do so, 4 into 1 by 2, yes, it is applicable in the case of fraction. Okay, when you have ratios in the fractional form, okay, the elements will be fraction. In that case, we will use this one. Okay, so 4 into 1 by 2 and 4 into 7 by 4. Now you see, you can simply cancel them. 2 2s are 4. So what is remained here? 2 into 1, that is 2, and 4 will be 4 cancelled, and what is remained? 7. So the simpler or the simplest form of this ratio is simply 2:7. Is that clear? I hope the thing is clear now. Now we have questions. Okay, what are the questions? Okay, express 36:81 in the simplest form, right? So it is from the simplest form. Okay, it is a question of the simplest form. So you see 36:81. 36:81. So what we will do? 36:1. Let me write the question first, and after that we will put an equal sign, and we will write it in the fractional way. 36/81. After that we will cancel. So if you cancel this one, with what number you will cancel? The highest number that can divide both the numerator and the denominator. If you find it out, you can find it out by finding out the ACF also. But if you don't want to go with this process, then simply you think either by 2 can we cancel them? By 2 can we cancel them? No. By 2 we can only cancel this 36. Okay, cancel means division. Okay, divide. If we divide this 36 by 2, yes, of course we can do. But 81 cannot be divided by 2. Right? So by 2 we will not divide. Okay, by 2 we will not divide. And by 3 can we divide? By 3 can we divide? For that, what you will need to check? 3 plus 6 is what? 9. Okay, a number, you see, in the divisibility check, how to check whether a number is divisible by 3 or not. In that case, you just check the sum of the digits. 3 and 6. So 3 and 6 is what? 9. By 3 can you divide 9? Yes, of course we can. So that means this 36 will be divisible by 3. And 81 can be divisible by 3. Whether it is divisible by 3 or not, you just add these digits. 8 and 1 will be what? If you add these two digits, 8 and 1 will be 9. And 9 can be divisible, or 9 can be divided by 3. So that's why both the numbers will be divisible by 3. Okay. So by 3, if you divide 36, if you divide by 3, 3 ones are 3, and 3 twos are 3 twos are 6. Okay. So 12. Okay. And if you divide this 81 by 3, 3 twos are 6, and 8 minus 6 is 2, 21, 3 sevens are 21. Okay, so 27, right? Okay, now you see 12 by 27. Now in your mind you might be thinking that yes, we can divide both the 12 and 27 by 3 again. Am I right? By 3 you can divide again. Okay, then let's do 3 4s are 12 and 3 9s are 27. After that we cannot do. Okay, so 4 by 9 will be the fraction, and we can write it in the ratio 4:9. So 4:9 will be the simplest form of this 36:81, this ratio, right? So you just try to understand this one. Okay, so I hope you are understanding this one, and let us talk about the next question. Express 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 8 in the simplest form. Okay, now we are getting the fraction. No problem. We have already understood how to find or how to make the ratios to the simplest form when we have fraction in the ratios. Okay, no problem. What we will do? 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 8. Okay, Now what we'll do, we will focus on these denominators 2, 3 and 8. So what is the LCM of 2, 3 and 8? We can do in this way, right? By 2 we can divide 2 1s are 2. This cannot be divided, so 3 will be remain same. 2 4s are 8. Again we can divide it by 2. 1 will be remain same, because we cannot divide this 1 by 2, so that's why 1 will be remain same. This 3 cannot be divided by 2, so 3, but this 4 can be divided by 2, so 2 2s are 4. Now we have got all the prime numbers, so 2 2s are 4, right? 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. There is 24 will be the LCM. LCM will be the what? 24. How we have got this 24? Just multiply this one, 2 2 and this one. Okay, you will perform this multiplication until and unless you get all the prime numbers. Okay, if you get any non-prime number, that is co-prime number, then you cannot multiply. Okay, you have to further do the do this division. Okay, now 24 is the LCM here, so multiply that 24 with each of the term of this ratio. 24 into 1 by 2 ratio, 24 into 1 by 3 ratio, 24 into 1 by 8. Now cancel. 2 12s are 24, 3 8s are 24 and 8 3s are 24. So what is remained here? 12 1s are 12, 8 1s are 8, 3 1s are 3. So this is the simplest form of this ratio, right? Hope the thing is clear now. Now next question, express 125 gram is to 1 kg in simplest form. This is very important. Why it is important, I will show you. In the beginning of this video, when I am discussing about the facts of ratios, that time I told you that the unit of the two quantities must be same. Did you remember? The units, here you see, here it is gram and here it is kilogram. Both are different, yes or no? So what are the basic thing here is done by us will be, we need to convert them in the same unit. Okay, 125 gram, it will be remain same. Okay, no need to convert this 125 gram into kg. Better what we will do, we will convert this 1 kg in gram, that is 1000 gram. Okay, I am doing the solution, right? 1 kg is 1000 gram. Therefore a ratio will be what? 125 is to 1000. Yes or no? Because 1 kg has been changed into gram. 1 kg means 1000 gram. That's why 125 is to 1000. And after that we will write it in the fraction, right? And by 25 we can divide this one. 25 5 times. 25 5 times is 125, and 25 40 times is 1000. And after that 5 8 is 40. So what has been remained here? 1 is to 8. So the simplest form of this ratio is 1 is to 8. So this is the answer. Alright, I hope the thing is clear now. Next question, increase or decrease in given ratio. This is very important. Okay, so what I will say, what will be here, if a quantity increases or decreases in a given ratio, say we are going to increase a quantity, what is the quantity, I don't know. I will discuss some questions related to this topic, but let us try to understand the basic thing. Okay, we have a quantity. Okay, Q1 is the quantity, and we are going to increase this quantity in the ratio A is to B. Okay, the new quantity will be what? The new quantity will be B by A. Okay, remember this one, huh? Remember this one. Remember this one. New quantity will be B by A of original quantity. Right? B by A of the original quantity. Okay, it will not, in the question it will have just the question in the type that increase a quantity will be given, in the ratio ratio will be given. Okay, increase say 20 kg in the ratio 2:3. Okay, increase 50 kg in the ratio 6:7. Okay, on the other hand, you may be given that decrease 70 kg in the ratio 5:2. Okay, this type of question will be given. Okay, so the new quantity will be what? You need to do one thing only. You will be given the ratio. Just you make in the inverse way. Okay, A:B will be given. Say you have 5:3. Okay, you will write in the new quantity equals to B/A. That means 3/5 you will write, not 5/3. You will write 3/5. Okay, in the reverse way of the original quantity. And of means what? Multiplication, right? Of means multiplication. And you will write the original quantity. And if you do this calculation, you will get the new quantity. Very simple it is. And we have got the question. Increase 54 kg in the ratio 2:3. Okay, the solution, you try to understand this solution. The new quantity will be what? New quantity. Here the ratio is 2:3. We will write what? In the reverse way. That means the reciprocal. Reciprocal means what? 2:3. So we will write 3/2 of the original quantity. The original quantity was 54 kg. 54 kg. And in the next step, 3/2 of means what? Multiplication 54 kg. And if you do this calculation, 227 times 54, right? And 327s are 81. So the answer is 81 kg. Increase 54 kg in the ratio 2:3. The answer will be 81 kg. Okay. Actually what? Now you see, if you find this ratio, if you find the ratio, I'm telling you the things behind this maths. Okay. If you find the ratio of 54 and the new quantity, that is 81, it was the original quantity. Okay. And it is the new quantity. And if you find the ratio, you will get this ratio 2:3. So this is the maths only. Okay, this is the thing behind this, or this is the concept behind this question, right? Decrease rupees 104 in the ratio 8:5. Okay, decrease rupees 104. No matter whatever it is given, increase or decrease, you don't need to focus in that part. Okay, simply you check what you will do. Solution, new quantity. New quantity. Quantity. It is y, na? Okay. 8:5. We will write what? 5/8 in the reciprocal. Okay. 8:5. In the reverse way, we will write 5:8 of rupees 104. It is the simplest way. 5/8 into 104. No? Okay. I'm using the rupees symbol. Now you see, you need to divide this one. Okay, by 8 can we divide this one? By 8 can we divide this? Yes, of course. Why? Because 8 13 times is 104. So 13 5s is 65. That's the answer. Okay, very simple. I will say very simple it is. Okay. Now if you find the ratio, if you want to check whether our answer is right or wrong, you can do one thing. You just find the ratio of original quantity to the new quantity, and you will get this one, 8:5. Okay, original quantity was 104 and the new quantity was 65. Check this out. Even if you find the ratio, you will get this one, 8:5. Okay, if you find this one 8:5, then our answer is right. Okay, in this way we can check the answer. Okay, few more questions. Yeah, these are very important. And why I'm saying important, because these questions usually comes in the exam. Okay, if A is to B is 3:4 and B is to C equals to 16:27, find A is to C. That is the question. Okay, you tell me this one. A by B, okay, into B by C. If I do in this calculation, what will I have? you can see that B and B will be get cancelled. So what we will have? A by C. So this is the thing what we will do. Okay. So what we will do? We will simply write that A by C. Okay, before that what we will do? A is to C is equal to A by C is equal to A by B into B by C. And A, you see B get cancelled, so A by C will remain. So A by B was what? 3 by 4 into B by C is what? 16 by 27. Okay, so if you do the calculation, 4 times 16, 3, 9 times 27. So 4 is to 9, that is A is to C. Is not it simple? It's very simple in fact. So this is the way to perform this question. Let's check the next question. In this question, if A is to C is 3 is to 5 and B is to C is 6 is to 7, find ABC. Okay, you correct this one. It is not C. Okay, this is not C. In fact, this is B. Okay, no problem. Fine. A is to B is equal to 3 is to 5, and 3 is to 5 means 3 by 5. Okay, B is to C means 6 is to 7 means 6 by 7. Now you see, here also we have B and here also we have B, but B is here 5 and B is here 6. Am I right? So how the same thing can be different? In this case B is 5 and in this case B is 6. So it is not fair. So what we will do? We will make this B equal. That means this 5 and 6 must be equal. The same thing, yes or no? So 5 and 6 must be equal. So for that, what we will do? We will find a LCM. LCM of 5 and 6. You see, the topic LCM is very important in this ratio part, right? So what is the ratio? LCM of 5 and 6? By 2 can we divide? No, 5 cannot be divided. 2 3s are. Okay, we have the prime numbers. So 2 5s are 10, 10 3 times 30. Okay, so with 5 what you will multiply to make it 30? You will say 6. So same 6 will be multiplied in the numerator, right? And in this case also, you see, with 6 what you will multiply, because we are going to make this 5 and 6 same. Why? Because 5 is the B here and 6 is the B here. So that's why 5 into 6. Yeah, what do you multiply this 6? Okay, to make it 35. So same 5 will be multiplied in the denominator. So in that case 6 5s are 30 and center the 35. So you check this one. Now A is 18, B is 30, right? And in here also B is 30 and C is the 35. So meaning to say, now we have the B, same B, okay, in both the cases. B is simply 30. So A will be 18, B will be 30 and C will be 35. So this is the ratio that is to be found. A is to B is to C. So 18 is to 30 is to 35. I hope the thing is clear now. And one more question. How many questions we are left with? Okay, many questions are there. Oh, it is not possible to cover all this question. So finally, let me. I will not do this one. I urge you to perform on this own. I will show you this one. Okay, if the ratio of the length, and I think it will be the last question, and the rest, what are the questions rest we will discuss in the next part of this video. Okay, let me finish with this question. If the ratio of the length to breadth of a rectangle is B5 is to 3 and its perimeter is 144 meter, find the length of the rectangle. Okay, since it is a question related to the algebra topic, that's why I'm showing you. Okay, it is very important. Very important hashtag. Okay, you see, you are given a rectangle, okay, and you are said that the ratio of length and breadth is 5:3. That means it will be 5 times and it will be 3 times. It doesn't mean that it is 5 only. It is 5 times only. And it is 3 times. And we are given one thing, the perimeter is 144. So in the comment section, you tell me what is the formula of perimeter of rectangle. Okay. What is the formula for perimeter of rectangle? Okay. Now, what is the process? Let the length be 5x meter. What we will do? Since I told you that this is not 5 actually, it is 5 times. So 5x. Okay. The breadth. Okay. BREADTH. Breadth be 3x meter. 3 times, right? Therefore, perimeter will be what? Perimeter will be 2 into length plus breadth, right? L plus B. So that's why perimeter, yeah, you see, perimeter we have already given 144. So in the place of perimeter, we can write 144. 2 into length was 5x and breadth was 3x. By 2, we can divide this. Okay, it is not the right way to do this division in the way I have done. So better to do in this way. 144 by 2. And here what will remain? 5x plus 3x. It will be 8x. 8x. Okay, no problem. I have remembered something. 8x. 2 7s are 14. 2 2s are 4. Okay, 72 is equal to 8x. Can you see? Okay, let me do in this. So 72 is equal to 8x. So 72, since this 8 will be the denominator here. So 8 9s are 72. So x is equal to 9, right? X is equal to 9. Now you see, we are asked what? Find the length of the rectangle. But what we have assumed? We have assumed that the length is 5x. 5x means what? 5 into x. So the value of x we have obtained 9. So therefore length will be what? 5 into 9 meter. That is 5 9s are what? 45 meter. Okay. And those who have given me the right answer of perimeter, they are very good. They are good student. Okay. The perimeter for a rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. Okay. So let me finish this session. Okay. And we will discuss these questions in the next part of this video. And we are definitely come up with different things in the next video. Okay. Since the time is, very fast. Okay. That's why we do not know how much time I have used in discussing this video. Okay. So thanks for watching. God bless you all. And as much as possible, you share this video and hit the like button.